Hey everybody, welcome back to Kat's Kitchen. I'm so glad you guys are back here again with me for another episode. Today we're going to be grilling some chicken. So I'm going to show you how we do it two different ways. We're going to do a barbecue style and a chimichurri style. So I've already made this recipe before, but we loved it so much. We're going to do it again. And obviously having that char from the grill makes, it turns out to have so much more flavor than just pan searing it or even air frying and whatnot. So having that char really brings a lot more flavor to the table. So I'm going to show you how we're going to get things started here. I'm going to show you how we're going to cut our chicken and prepare our chimichurri. The barbecue sauce is kind of self-explanatory. I'm using a store-bought one today. You can make your own if you'd like. I do have a video on making your own barbecue sauce, so go check that out if you're interested. But we're going to get right into our video here with our chicken, and also please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys. So what we're doing right now is I'm going to show you how we're going to cut our chicken. Some of these chicken breasts are fairly large, so I'm just trimming off the fat. So once you rinse your chicken, just take this part of the blade on your knife and graze it over where the fat is, and that will give you a nice close cut. And then in order to just trim it a little bit more, and then in order to cut it in half, what we're going to do is we're just going to take the larger part of the breast right here. We're going to lay this flat. We're going to put our palm down, and then we're just going to cut right through. And just try to cut as straight as you can, but you should end up with two nice pieces like that. Now, if I already have a smaller breast, I'm not going to worry about cutting it in half. The point of this trimming and cutting process is to make sure that all the chicken is fairly the same size. That way, whenever it's cooking, they'll end up being done about the same time. Plus, you're already portioning it out by doing this as well. So you're getting a better portion size. So we're prepping this for the weekend as well as for Monday, because Monday we'll need lunches. So that's what I like to do, especially with the grilled meats. I like to grill for a couple days, not just for dinner. Because if you're going through the trouble of getting the grill out, you may as well grill for a few meals if you can. That's why we're also doing two different flavors of our chicken today. All right, so that's all of our chicken. I'm gonna get washed up and I'll be right back with you guys, and we're gonna make our chimichurri sauce. All right, so one of the things we're gonna do first is I'm gonna season up our chicken. Since we're putting two different sauces on this, I wanna just season it up fairly generically. So I'm gonna start off with just some salt and pepper. And then the sauces that we put on them is what's really gonna bring out more of the flavor. I'm gonna do salt and pepper, and then I'm also gonna do some avocado oil. Avocado oil is better for high heat, whereas your olive oil is better eaten raw. And I'm gonna put a little bit of paprika on here. I do like paprika on my chicken. If you don't like paprika on your chicken, you can omit this. That's perfectly fine. And then we're just gonna mix this up, and then we're gonna let this sit for a little bit before we grill it. And then in the meantime, we're gonna make our chimichurri sauce, and you can make your barbecue sauce if you wanna make it homemade or just use store-bought. So we're gonna give this a good mix. Alrighty friends, so our chicken is marinating right now in the fridge. All I did is I left it in the stainless steel bowl, and then I took a pot lid and put it over top, and then I just put that back in the refrigerator. So we're gonna take it out about 30 to 45 minutes before we grill so that the meat can relax, and it's gonna be a lot more tender that way instead of pulling it right out of the refrigerator and right onto the grill. So next we're gonna make our chimichurri sauce. You're gonna need olive oil, and I will leave this recipe down below for you guys. Olive oil, vinegar, either a white vinegar or a red wine vinegar. Then you're gonna need onion, garlic, oregano, parsley flakes, salt and pepper and crushed red pepper. So I'm gonna start here with our olive oil, and I'm just making this in just a little sealable container here. The last time that we made this, it was super tasty. I would definitely recommend it. Basically, really all it is more of like a salad dressing, especially with the vinegar and the oil, but it tastes phenomenal. Now, as far as the onion's concerned, I'm just using powdered onion today, but you can use fresh onion if you have it available. I'm gonna use our minced garlic though. This makes the chicken taste so good. It's really unbelievable how it elevates your chicken. And you can put this on really any protein you want. It's kind of the beauty about all this. And then that's why I'm also using it in a stored container, so that if I don't use it all, I can stow it away for another recipe. In other countries, they actually use chimichurri like ketchup. So, other countries, they literally put it on everything and anything. And I know with other countries, they would say preferably to use fresh herbs if you have it. So if you do have it, and I've made it with fresh herbs before, definitely give that a try. But I'm using my dried herbs today. So we're just gonna mix this up. You wanna let your if you are using dried herbs, you wanna let the dried herbs reconstitute. That's gonna take a little bit. You could always put the lid on here and shake it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this aside. I'm gonna let this reconstitute, and then we'll see if it needs anything else later on when we taste it. So we're out here at our grill. I let our grill heat up a little bit, and then I cleaned it off with our brush. So what I have going on is I have our raw chicken on the left. We're gonna drop it on our hot grill, and then I have our dish here that we're gonna place the cooked chicken in with our 2 basting brushes for our barbecue sauce and our chimichurri sauce over here. Guys, so here is our barbecue and our chimichurri chicken. I hope you guys liked this video. Hopefully it'll give you new inspiration if you're out there grilling in the weather like I am. Grilling rain, snow, or shine. It often seems to rain over here when I'm grilling. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, friends.